says it will continue to advocate for changes to the country's mining fiscal regime, including a lower sliding scale royalty rate of 4 to 8%, the removal of the Growth and Sustainability Levy, and the introduction of a 1% net profit contribution to the Community Development Fund. The push comes despite the recent passage of the Minerals and Mining Royalty Regulations 2025, which has now been enacted into law. Here is more.
The regulations set a 5 to 12% sliding scale royalty, allowing the government to adjust rates with global commodity prices. They also establish a 1% community development fund for lithium mining to support infrastructure in host communities, including the Mfantsiman municipality. In an interview with ChannelOne Business, the Chief Executive Officer of the Chamber, Engineer Kenneth Ashigbe, emphasized the need for lower royalties to ease the burden on mining companies.
We're all talking about the same industry. What can we do to ensure that the unintended consequences of this particular revision in the LI, which was initially supposed to be a revision of the lithium agreement, does not negatively impact us? So we will continue to engage. It's interesting that if LI passes, it means that the small scale miner, because the LI does not make a distinction. It says anybody who has a concession. It means the small scale miner is also supposed to be paying dividends, to pay royalties of between 5 to 12%. And we know that a small scale, when you do that, even when it was just the small withholding tax, they were voting with their legs. They would just not pay. They would smuggle the gold out. So what do we need to look at this LI holistically.
Tax analyst Francis Timoboy also warns that while the government aims to boost revenue, the new rules could add extra strain on mining firms.
We can't deny the fact that it's going to create some additional burden for them initially, because they are now paying growth and sustainability levy and also this sliding scale. The good thing is that the growth and sustainability levy is supposed to end in 2028. It was a temporary measure that was introduced by government to help look for money in times of difficulties. But the only unfortunate thing is that sometimes this growth and sustainability levy, we keep renewing it every year. So we hope that in 2028, when the sunset clause sets in, we're not going to renew it any further.